Hey there, Lincoln County. This is Dr. Allen coming to you today for your Lincoln County Schools Core Communication for Friday, January the 6th, 2023. Happy New Year to all of you. I'm coming to you today from our boardroom. We're behind what we call the board dais, which is where our Board of Education sits during our monthly meetings. I'm joined with our chair, Ms. Heather Ryan, as our guest today, and to really talk about the function of what our Board of Education does, but also how we can appreciate and know how we can best utilize our board strengths in the community and beyond. But before we get to that, did you know that 2 years ago, our General Assembly passed a law or a clause or whatever you want to call it that designated 2023 the year of the trail? Did you know that?
I did not.
I didn't until I saw it on social media over the break, because we had lots of time off the break and it was very good to appreciate our time off. And so in that leisurely reading, found out that the year of the trail means get up, get out, be active on our parks and recreation trails around the state and the national parks and state parks, but also here in Lincoln County, our rail trail is a great place to get up and get active, start your New Year's tradition and your weight loss goals and those kind of being healthy goals with our natural resources, and that is our parks and rec. But also get out in your backyard, enjoy and explore, get on your four-wheeler, get on your 2 feet with your pet and get outside. Also, our schools are some of our outdoor facilities do take part in the county's recreation plan. So, of course, our school facilities are open for exercise after school hours and on the weekends as applicable. Just check out those signs for those opportunities. I also want to say a thank you to our East Lincoln High School administration and coaches for hosting a very successful basketball winter jam tournament over the break. And also thanks to West Lincoln High School principal and coaches and athletic directors and staff and all the folks who it take to run a tournament for the People's Bank classic tournament that's been in Lincoln County for many, many, many years, and thankful for a great tournament there as well. Many of our wrestling teams had a opportunity to wrestle and compete in faraway places, and as well as here, Lincoln High School hosted their Reindeer Rumble. Again, just another sign that even though school's out, student athletes still are participating and representing us at all corners of the state. Today kicks off our Lincoln Middle School's annual New Year's Shootout basketball tournament. All 4 of our middle schools in Lincoln County will be competing in this tournament, along with several guests coming in from other places. So stop by Lincoln Middle School. It starts today at 4 o'clock with action taking place at Lincoln Middle School out on Startown Road. We've got a long laundry list of other activities from athletics going on over the next week. So check out our Lincoln County Schools sports athletic calendar for all of those details. Ms. Ryan, so did you also, we talked about the year of the trail, but did you also know that January is the National School Board Appreciation Month?
I did, and I want to take an opportunity just to say thank you to my fellow board members and all of their hard work and what they do on a regular basis. I know that one of the things that gets missed sometimes is that our board members truly do have a heart for students, and they want what's best for students. And I'm just so thankful for them and all the time that they put in and work that they do to try to make Lincoln County Schools the best it can be.
That's right. So out there in the public, some people may have a question about what is the role of a school board? I know other boards kind of have different roles and responsibilities, but how would you summarize the role of our Lincoln County School Board?
Well, officially the role of the school board is to hire and fire the superintendent and to set policy. And those policies are kind of what are governing rules and principles for our school system. But outside of that, one of the roles for a school board member that I think is very important that sometimes we miss is that it's important for us to reach out at the local and the state level to advocate for our school system, whether that be financially, whether that be different legislative things that are coming down that we can talk to our representatives and senators about. To advocate for our school, or be able to say, hey, this might not be great for our school system, or this might be good for our school system. And so that's a really key role that I think we play as board members as well.
I would agree. Definitely advocacy is up there. We just actually have had the election in November and had new board members voted in, and we had the opportunity to swear them in December. And we had a work session with our new full board together in end of December. What is it that you look forward to in this next year that comes out of this Board of Education group?
We had our board development session last month, and it was fantastic. And we did some personality training and learning about each other and figuring out who each other is. And that was phenomenal. I felt like we just had a chance to really gel as a team. And so moving forward, I am really looking forward to building the team and just figuring out how our different strengths and weaknesses. I think a good team is comprised of utilizing everybody's strengths. Yeah. And so I hope I'm able to pull that from all our different board members.
All right, so definitely look forward to working with Mr. Jarrett and Ms. Hebner along with our returning board members in this next year. Speaking of our board, we do have a work session on next week on the 10th. And just for those that are tuning into this and may wonder, our Board of Education has 2 monthly meetings. One is a work session, and the work sessions now starting in January, starting next week, start at 1 o'clock here at our Central Services facility. And then the second Tuesday of the month, or the second meeting of the month, typically it's the second Tuesday, but that will now start at 6 p.m. And that's more when we celebrate the accomplishments each month of our students, of our staff, and of our system. But definitely want to make sure you are aware of that note and time change for those 2 meetings. So speaking also of next week, middle school basketball season kicks off with the start of their play on Monday. So we look forward to that competition. Remember, looking ahead, parents, we are out of school on Monday, the 16th of January, due to Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. And report cards will go home on January the 17th. But as always, you can check students' grades in Power School online, in live, at any time on the app. So also looking ahead to next week, we have some National Day. So Ms. Ryan.
January 9th, we have Law Enforcement Appreciation Day.
We definitely, yes. Yeah. We appreciate our LinkedIn PD and our Sheriff's Department for all the support they give us, not just in our SROs, but just in general with traffic out front of the high schools and some elementary folks, and just response to about anything to coverage of athletic game duties. Our law enforcement presence is very much appreciated here in Lincoln County Schools.
And our partnership with them, I just can't say enough about it. We appreciate you very much. January the 10th is Cut Your Energy Cost Day.
Cut your energy costs. So this will be something we could all practice. Turn our lights off. Spend less time on your devices, maybe. Open the fridge a little less. Think about not watching as much TV or your device. Get outside. So just think about cutting energy costs. Can start at the home, can go to school, can go to businesses, but definitely it's an opportunity to think about all that we're doing with our energy.
And January the 11th, now Dr. Allen, you're going to have to tell me about this one. It's National Milk Day.
National Milk Day. Everybody needs their day. So did you drink your milk, get your vitamin D? Thinking about our local dairy farmers here in Lincoln County, they do so much for our local economy and our agritourism opportunity, but just think about National Milk Day. Drink your milk, it's important, and also think about where it comes from and how that's impacting Lincoln County.
And then on January the 13th, we have National Sticker Day.
What was your favorite sticker growing up?
Oh my goodness, I like the scratch and sniff ones.
Scratch and sniff. I like the ones that back in our day that were little 3D or 2D, little puffed up, the eyes, the jiggly eyes. Think about, we date ourselves when we think about stickers. Today, when you go to the doctor or the dentist, sometimes our small kids get stickers, but everyone likes a good sticker now and then, just to make a smiley face or something like that. And it is a way to just change somebody's mood by giving them a sticker to make them smile and pause. So appreciate opportunities there.
And Dr. Allen, I think there's one date actually from this week that might be left off your list.
What's that?
I think Friday somebody has a birthday. Happy birthday on Friday, Dr. Allen.
Mercy, I thought I was going to get by without that being said, but no. Yes, I am getting a year older and more gray hair to come, that's for sure. Thank you for that birthday wish. We will not disclose the year that I was born at this point. Parents, just want to make sure that, as always, we started off our new semester on Monday the 9th. We're starting it off on the 9th. Make sure that if you have any questions with transition, new classes, new opportunities, that you touch base with the counselors and administrators at your school. Hope this is a chance for kids to make new friends, reconnect with some other people. Be conscious of those that are moving into our community, that most of the time people move in typically around Labor Day and after Christmas. And so we definitely look forward to some new faces in our building. And it's important that we highlight our Lincoln County culture because that is part of our success and what makes us unique in our school system, but also just in Lincoln County as a whole. As always, it's a pleasure coming to you this week with just some information from the school system. Be safe in your actions and be kind to others going ahead to this week. Y'all take care.
Happy New Year.